Hi there, it's Rod from TonysPicks coming at you with a CFL report for week 7. And hey, just before we get to this week's CFL report, I want to say, hey, if you're new to TonysPicks, welcome aboard. Glad to have you. Hey, make sure you subscribe. And hey, if you want, flip on that notification bell. That way you get notified when all the newest content drops here at TonysPicks. And hey, looking for the bets that I'm making this weekend? Hit the link. It's in the description. Gets you right on over to my page. You can find the plays that I got rolling here this weekend. You can find my MLB game of the week over there at TonysPicks.com. Definitely, that's my favorite bet going this weekend. Definitely also check out some CFL as well. So let's get to it. Week 7 CFL action. Man, almost halfway through the season already. CFL season just rolling along. And the first game up on the slate here on Friday, we got Calgary. Hey, they're into Winnipeg to take on the Blue Bombers. You look what Calgary's been doing out on the road. Playing pretty good. 2-0 straight up. 2-0 against that number. They're also 2-0 to the under. This Calgary defense has been playing some pretty solid football. Surprised a few people, including myself, that they were going to be able to turn it around defensively that fast. Offensively, sure. With the addition of Vernon Adams in there, ripping it up offensively, definitely we've seen some offense improvement from Calgary, but didn't think their defense would be that good. But they've been good. Heading into Winnipeg to take on a Bomber squad that, hey, they're 2-0 straight up, 2-0 against that number at home. So, as we say, somebody's O has got to go here in this one. Calgary 2-0 on the road. Calgary, or Bombers 2-0 at home. Caleros doing the Caleros type things, playing pretty good for this Winnipeg Blue Bombers squad. Winnipeg's also 5-0 straight up at home versus this Stamps team, dating back since 2021. So home dominance by Winnipeg. Look at the Winnipeg to probably get the job done here. They've won those games straight up and haven't covered. Only 2-3 ATS-wise against Calgary in the last 5 at home here in this one. But Winnipeg's also pretty good against teams that can throw the ball. As I said, Vernon Adams Jr. been ripping it up for Calgary, getting about 8.3 yards per play passing-wise. And, man, they've been pretty good. But what does Winnipeg do? They play well against those squads. 6-0 ATS against the good passing teams. But for me here in this one, I think both offenses, as I said, can get some points. In the first half, I'm looking at a 25 as the score in the total. We can get over this total in this first half here on a Friday night easily. The play here in Winnipeg, Calgary, take the over 25 in the first half. That wraps up game 1. As we head on over to game 2 here this week, this one's on Saturday, and we got Saskatchewan taking on the BC Lions here in this one in the CFL on Saturday night. And look, Saskatchewan, hey, they're fresh off their loss to the Calgary Stampeders last week. It was the smoke debacle game where everybody sat around and we waited and waited and waited. We waited for the smoke to finally clear. Well, that didn't clear till Saturday afternoon. So pretty empty stands. They partied it up on a Friday night in Regina. No football game or not. They played cornhole. They played drinking games. They definitely had fun in the stands. There was no football game. And then you've seen what happened on the Saturday. Calgary dominated. So Saskatchewan looking for a bounce back here. BC, hey, fresh off whipping it up against the Elks. BC's won 2 straight games, playing some pretty good football. What's Saskatchewan done out on the road? Played some good football, 2-0 straight up, 2-0 against that number. Already beat the Lions 37-18 this season, have the Saskatchewan squad. Like I said, they're going to be a little bit mad that that game got delayed and threw all their rhythm and timing out of whack. But what I like here, as I said, there was a 37-18 game earlier this year. BC only mustered 18. BC can score a lot more than 18 points. The Saskatchewan squad's been giving up over 20-something points a game. So they can easily give up that many here. So the only way to go for me is to grab the over. I think we see plenty of offense to get us up and over this total. It opened 52.5. It's all the way up to 54.5. I think we get to 57, 58, maybe even see 60 points between these two teams on a Saturday night in BC. Take the over, Saskatchewan, BC, here on Saturday night. Hey, that wraps up game 2 on Saturday. Stay tuned as we head on over to game number 3 that takes place on Sunday. All right, let's head on over to Sunday's game and finish off the week 7 of the CFL report here with Hamilton taking on Ottawa here. Ottawa at home in this one. Hey, Ottawa, looking for some better effort. They played some pretty good football, but have just come up short in 2-4 against the number. Well, it's Hamilton squad. Hey, they're turning their season around. Winners of 3 straight. Bo Levi is the reason why this Hamilton squad's been rolling right along. He's been chucking the ball real good, cashing up the yards, also throwing in a few kickoff returns. That'll help when your special teams is kicking in on the point total as well. I think that's what happens here. We've seen these two teams, plenty of offense, not a lot of defense. You look at Hamilton 9-1 to the over on the road, and then you just look at this Ottawa squad when they've failed to cover a game in 4 or 5 of the last 6 games, like they have this year. It's been tough. Failed to cover in the last 4 games. Let me just double check my number. I don't want to give you some bad. Yeah, see, failed to cover in the last few games here. 4 of the last 6 games for this Ottawa squad, as I said, to start the year. They go to the over 9-0. So I think we see plenty of offense here. I think this is another game on a Sunday that we can probably get to 60. So I love the over between these two. Side-wise, this is a weird side. I don't know why this number is so low. I would say that this might be a trap game trying to get you into taking Hamilton on the cheap at only a -1.5 here. I'm not touching the side. I would lean to Ottawa, but I'll take the over. Hamilton, Ottawa to wrap up week 7 in the CFL here on Sunday. Hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate each and every one of you that tune in to the CFL Weekly. Hey, this is what I'm going to do from now on. Do it like a rundown style here for everybody. So make sure you tune in next week for week 8 and my CFL report. Thanks, everybody. Have yourself a wonderful weekend. Let's continue to crush the CFL and put some extra cash in our pocket. Have yourself a good one. Catch you on the next one, everybody.